All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
What is it? 780? 98, 20.
On first down, Newton. Looking middle, and that's complete.
What's good with you?
Game in the middle of the defense,
it
hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Newton, and he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
Gun.
Check out
A first down carry now for Miller. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down right around the 37. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On second down and 4, Newton, and he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney, just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Gun.
Actually, I downloaded that the other day. I was trying to play that the other day.
And that's knocked away.
How do you make it run fast? Because I'd be in the front, and niggas be running right past me. Like, what
Not
the
only was the
fuck?
call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there.
Another thing is, I'll be in the front, and the niggas in the back just literally to run right past my ass. Like, what
Yeah,
the
exactly
fuck?
right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Oh, that shit hella hard. Trust me, that shit. I know it.
The Patriots send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the
I
end
know
zone
for sure this
a
nigga,
touchback.
he's a smoker because when I was trying to get on, I got on the headset. He's like, you want to hit this doobie or what? He was talking to somebody. So, oh, we got to stop for
Big Ben of the
smoker.
Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his 2nd season, James
But I'm
Conner.
hella mad, bro.
And
My
he'll
running
get
back's
this out to
86
the
speed over, bro.
34-yard line. That one good for
Let's
14
back up that
yards
line.
and a Steeler.
Here based on a terrific offseason and runs like that on opening weekend, show that he's right.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Oh, you was out there.
I play the Jags. I'm out there.
I think he's on, too. He might be.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to
I don't
the
know how
25.
that motherfucker go from the Ravens to the Chiefs. That boy's
Hey, they made
cheating.
no bones about it. They wanted
And
to
you
throw
got 2
this
easy
rookie
dubs. You got
right
Sky
into
in
the
the
fire,
division.
See what he can do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the
Those are
time
guaranteed
and
wins
effort
right there. You might as well
because
get the force wins
playing
and
a
shit.
receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's
I know I seen that. I ain't gonna lie. In that first joint, I think.
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut.
Like, I'm gone with Roethlisberger. I'm gone.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a
Chargers.
1st down. Big Ben, with his size, sometimes it still surprises me when he can dance for a 1st.
He's
You
a
gotta be
preeminent
back.
quarterback at taking contact, shedding it, and turning it into a big play. You know what they say about him? It's not
We
the
do.
first
If you
3
look, I'm
seconds
pretty
of
sure
play
if you
that
go to
worry
the team,
about with him.
the
It's the next
U.S. members
play.
of
He takes
Jags
the
usually.
hit, and now he creates a big one.
Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I'm pretty sure if I'm
You
not
get a tight end
mistaken.
like this, and you know he's used
I
to
think he has
dishing out
dev upgrades.
punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Yeah, I need a further.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger.
But me, my nigga's 86 speed,
Escaping
bro.
the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's
So
reach.
what's up Pollard?
Maybe
I'm not trying to get
wise
James
call
White
not
off
to
of
take
this
a
dude,
sack in
but
this
what's up
part of
with
the
Tony
field
Pollard?
and brings up 3rd down.
I need you to hook me up one time, though. You know when I hook
This
you up with that
offense
free
was
safety
on
when
the
you trade
move.
in
Now 2
back to
straight
that one time?
incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he's going to call it well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12.
Yeah, because y'all played me.
And it'll be 4th
To be
down.
honest, but I thought you already played.
So on 4th down, the
No, we
Steelers
did
call
play
the number of
like
Chris
6
Boswell
times,
for the
bro.
field
Like,
goal
this nigga
try.
kept lagging out. And I was up like 16. I'm like, nah, that's GG. That's game over.
And Boswell's kick is good.
That's already one.
Boswell signed to a 4-year deal.
We literally
last
played like
season,
6
but he
times.
struggled a little bit.
Yeah, do you think that
We
they
probably
saw
played like a whole,
13
like a
of
total
20
like
when they
7
signed him to a
quarters
four-year
total
deal?
like
Not
shit.
He needs a
Like,
big bounce back in 2019 if he wants to see the end of that contract.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
touchdown.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Check, lucky.
Now the leading rusher for the
my
pass
God.
last year is a rookie, Sony Michel.
And he just
Accelerating
jewed me on
and
trying to
off
strip
he
him. All right.
goes. 20,
See, that's when
10,
he-
and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 78 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
The kickoff unit is out on the field.
But this is
and
a
they will
one-day.
send this one away.
You better.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Interesting note about the Steelers opening up on the road here. It's the 5th season in a row that they have started away from home. Longest active streak in the league. And, of course, pitting them against the Patriots, two of the most storied franchises, especially in the last couple of decades. Since 2002, these two teams have met in 3 AFC championship games, with New England getting the better of Pittsburgh all 3 times. And you think of the Lombard.
Look at Juju up there mossing.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Juju Smith-Schuster. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Steelers 1st down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch the safety creep. Jack 16.
Ben to throw again. Finds his running back, James Conner. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Again, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, that's a
the ball comes out on
touchdown.
the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again, but now it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Both of them. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Shift.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there. Tunde. Tighten up. Focus. Watch twist. Whoa.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Deontay Johnson with his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run,
now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Now Roethlisberger. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Throwing again on second down. Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Eric Ebron, 49 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go.
These field goals.
Now this guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
When he said Josh Jacobs on the board, hey, I might have to get him.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. On second down, here's Miller. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. On third down, Newton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 45-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Great. Well, you got my runner.
Now it's Newton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is caught inside the 5. 36 yards on the play. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen to fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. 3 first-half touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
Let's make these
And my friend said he about to win it.
Let's make these
Now it's Roethlisberger. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will. I think a lot of
Pittsburgh
people think to themselves,
he wanted me to
take
put
the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head
X-Factor
coach
like
and his
on the
staff
fourth
approach
or fifth
halftime?
best receiver.
Will it be angry? Will it be
And the
clinical?
superstar in the fucking
Will they be
kicker.
calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half.
All 87 offensive
So we
line
have come
now.
upon halftime in the Sunday night opener from Foxborough. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff,
he's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Past the 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, 75 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Yeah, please don't quit on me.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
He said it's just hit me. I got you.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
they were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's second and 15. Now Newton. Throw left side complete. That's Hodges. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Come to my world. Mike 55, Mike 55. 8. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. I get it.
To throw on third down. Newton rolling to his right. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Oh, he looked, he hella mad.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Third and long. It's Newton. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
No, I think it was pass.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is fielded at the 7. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Looking deep here for Ibra. And that's caught inside the 30. That one goes for 36 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. To try again after the sack. Roethlisberger throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney, his 2nd sack of the night.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Throwing on 3rd and long. Newton. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here we go with Michel, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Sony Michel won't get there. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Watch the pass.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
But how did he? Hey, Charlie!
Roethlisberger going for it all. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown.
This man's about to quit. Or he's gonna do something to go put Stephon Gilmore over there or something, cause you know.
Juju Smith-Schuster, 28 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point put through by Boswell, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Bro, no way he really just hit me with that.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Bring it. Off. 48, Mike, 48. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. 48. 48's the Mike.
On 2nd and 9, Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Have confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Zach Gentry, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start the next drive, or no, you just throw that out?
Get up.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Newton now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Newton now to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line. Now, how many times have we seen that? 3rd down and Tom Brady turning to old reliable Julian Edelman. Of course, no Rob Gronkowski now. Edelman, the main holdover, the 33-year-old who was the Super Bowl MVP last season. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Jadeveon Clowney bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Newton.
Oh, good shit. That's what's going
on. Open receiver complete. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. They'll run it again with Miller. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And a Habis man, that's Edelman. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down.
This is the close half game, too, at 45
Steelers' 12-yard line. Newton now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And it's Michel once again. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. Now I'm listening to you. So for Pittsburgh, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bro, how did you shoot? Oh, what the fuck? I need weak niggas upgraded.
Bro, come on, time out. Matthew picked that shit off, bro.
Now you could sim 10 years in this motherfucker. Niggas be hell. And this Madden. You on the Fall Guy still?